There's an online business category with margins above 70%, and most people are sleeping on it. I'm talking about digital products. Watch this video if you want to know how to create and sell one product over and over again without dealing with shipping, stocking, or returns. May 1984, somewhere in Gateshead, England, an 83-year-old Jane Snowball is sitting in front of her TV. She's not watching the news or her favorite soap opera, but shopping for groceries using her TV remote. She picks out cornflakes, margarine, and eggs, and places one of the first recorded online purchases ever. Jane had no idea she was starting something that would grow into a $6.88 trillion online shopping industry. But before we begin, please press like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm counting on you. Here's what most people who shop or sell online rarely think about. How many steps stand between a click and the item arriving? If the product is physical, it first needs to get manufactured, then stored, listed, packed, shipped, get through customs, and arrive undamaged. And if the customer wants a refund, that's on the seller. The global logistics industry that exists purely to move physical stuff around costs about $10 trillion a year to run. Every physical product you sell is paying a tiny slice of that bill. Millions of people sell online. But it's not easy, and your profit margin has to absorb all of that friction. Now, let's compare it to digital products. A click, and that's it. The buyer pays and receives the file in their inbox, or it downloads automatically. There's no packing boxes, no delay, no tracking number, no returns. And the same product can sell again tomorrow and the day after 1,000 times over. The cost of producing one more copy is zero. Here's something else to think about. Amazon built 1,000 warehouses across the US, not because it's fun, but because that's what it takes to get a physical product from a warehouse to a buyer fast enough. A digital product skips all of those steps. According to a 2023 report from Research and Markets, the global digital downloads market is projected to grow past $24 billion by 2027. The margin on a digital product is absurdly high compared to physical goods. You're looking at 70 to 90% profit after platform fees, compared to maybe 15 to 30% on a physical item once you factor in returns, shipping, and ads. Most people's image of a digital product is a 10-hour-long Udemy course. Yes, that counts, but there's more than that. PDF guides. Someone will gladly pay $12 for a 10-page guide on meal prep for people with diabetes, just because it saves 6 hours of research. On Etsy, some of the top-selling digital products are simple one-page checklists. Resume templates form a $500 million market. Sure, you can write a resume yourself, but designing a nice resume from scratch takes time and some design skills, especially now when you have to stand out from the crowd. Buyers will gladly pay $10 to $15 for a well-designed template. Then there's software, calculators for different needs, Chrome extensions, Notion dashboards. A guy named Peter Levels built a tool called Nomad List in a weekend, and it now makes over $1 million a year. He did it with no team, just himself. There are even more types of digital products, but we've covered the main ones. So, how do you make one? The creation part scares a lot of people. They assume you need to be an expert, a great writer, and a designer. But for your first product, none of that is required. Start with what you know. I bet you can explain something to a person who's starting from zero. For example, a nurse may know how to navigate insurance claims. A single parent knows how to live frugally on $1,400 a month. Someone who's lost 40 pounds knows what works and what doesn't. All this knowledge is waiting to be turned into digital products. All you have to do is package it. The tools are mostly free. For a written guide, you can use Google Docs. Write the information, export it as a PDF, and done. For more beautiful templates, use Canva. For video products, you can use your smartphone and CapCut to edit the footage. The bar for good enough to sell is way lower than you think. Some of the most viewed videos on YouTube were shot on consumer cameras or just ordinary smartphones. And if you don't know how to use any of these tools, guess what? You can buy a guide. One thing worth knowing: the best-selling digital products on Etsy aren't long. The median page count for a top-selling PDF guide is around 15 pages because people aren't looking for encyclopedias. They need an answer to one specific problem. But what if you don't want to build your own product from scratch? Well, there's an option for you. And I'm not talking about low-quality AI-generated stuff, but more on that in a minute. First, let's cover where you can sell your products. Where you sell defines your entire strategy. Platform choice matters more than most people realize. It affects your traffic, your fees, and customer relationship. First, there are marketplaces. Etsy has 93.5 million active buyers, and a significant chunk of them are searching for digital downloads, planners, templates, and guides. In 2023, digital products became Etsy's fastest growing category. If your product fits what people are already looking for there, you get traffic without having to run ads yourself. There is a trade-off. Fees stack up. A transaction fee, listing fees, plus payment processing, and of course, huge competition, thousands of similar products from other creators. Etsy also controls what gets shown to buyers. In 2022, they changed their search algorithm, and some sellers saw their revenue drop 40% overnight. Gumroad is simpler and better suited to creators with their own audience. No monthly fee, a fixed 10% per sale, and you get a clean product page you can send to people directly. Used by everyone from indie developers to novelists and photographers selling preset packs. The second option, to run your own store. Shopify gives you full control, your brand, pricing, and customer emails. Nobody can change an algorithm and tank your visibility, but you're also responsible for all of your traffic. You have to run ads, build SEO, or have an existing audience to send there. And that's what stops most people, because nobody told them that driving traffic is half the job and it's the harder half. That's why we at Sellvia give you a complete, ready-to-operate online store. Pre-built, already stocked with digital products you can start selling from day one. Guides, courses, tools, stuff people are already spending money on. Your margin on each sale runs between 50 and 70%. And there's another lifesaver. Ads are built into the platform. You set a daily budget, anywhere from $10 to $50, and the system handles targeting and creatives. You can try it for free for 14 days. We give you a $40 ad credit during the trial to run real ads. So if you've been thinking about starting an online business selling digital products, try Sellvia. Links in the description. Jane Snowball, who bought cornflakes through her TV in 1984, passed away in 2014, never knowing what she'd set off. 40 years later, the most interesting part of that industry is the stuff that doesn't physically exist. You can't hold a PDF. You can't ship a checklist, but you can sell them both 1,000 times a day from a laptop. And the only thing that runs out is your imagination. If this was useful, subscribe and share the video. See you in the next one.